video, let us learn about Spring stereotype annotations and their usability. Stereotype annotations denote roles of types at conceptual level. Stereotype annotations are @component, @service, @repository, and @controller annotations. These annotations are used for auto detection of beans using @component scan or component scan. @component scan is used in conjunction with @configuration in Java config, and component scan is used in XML configuration. The Spring stereotype component is parent stereotype. The other stereotypes, that is @service, @repository, and @controller, are the specialization of component annotation. @component scan is used in Java configuration, and @component scan element is used for auto component scanning in XML. For these two, we need to provide base package name. Let us know more about it. @component annotation creates a component. @service annotation creates a service. A service class implements business logic using DAO, utility classes, etc. @repository annotation creates a repository. The class whose behavior is to store, fetch, or search data falls under this category. @controller annotation creates a controller. It indicates that the class is a web controller. Let us know more about by the example. I have already created the application. Suppose I have a class book utility, and what we have to do it is that just use @component scan. Now what we can do that we can auto wire book utility anywhere in our application. To enable @component scan, first of all, we need to use @component scan in our Java config in conjunction with configuration, and what we have to do that pass the base package. This is com.concretepage. Then what will happen that all the components or any other stereotype annotation such as service, repository, whatever, all the components in this package or in its base package, child packages will be scanned. This is the parent package in this package and it's a child package. Now I have created some more classes. Look at here. This is a book DAO. We can its a role is of type repository type, so we can use its role is repository type, so we can use the @repository annotation. Book service, we can use @service annotation. These annotations just define a role. If we use @component with book service, or if we use @component with book DAO, that will also work. This name only defines a different role, that this is repository. They are also a component basically, but defines a role that this is DAO type, and this defines a service. Here we can also use @component, but we are using @service. Now one more is @controller. In web application, to create the controller, use @controller annotation. So the advantage is, look, we can auto wire them and they are automatically auto detected. Look, book utility, this is the book utility and this is the book DAO, and what I am doing that in book service, that is annotated with @service, here I am auto wiring book DAO, that is annotated with @repository. This is book utility, this has also been auto wired, and book utility is using @component Okay, in this way, in stereotype classes, we can auto-wire other stereotype classes. Come to the controller. Here I am auto-wiring the book service. So, in this way, we can use stereotype annotations in our application. Okay, thank you.